Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today is February 7, 2018. Already here in Kathmandu, Nepal. And in about 2 minutes, the daily Antichcess arena will get underway. There are currently 9 players here. I am at the top of the list of joiners, but I'm sure there'll be other players joining in. And the players who are currently here are also pretty strong. Pepsi and Gaming hasn't joined yet. I haven't seen Pepsi for a long time now. Magnus XL hasn't joined. He's playing a 1-0 game against Nuta Koida. 122.01. All this seems to be rated 22.01 Nuta Koida. Maybe the highest is much higher. So this tournament will begin in 1 minute and it will be 1 hour long. All games will be 3 minutes plus 0 seconds. It's Antichcess, where the goal is to lose all your pieces or reach a stalemate to win the game. Capturing is compulsory. The king has no special powers. The king can be captured. We can promote to a king. And also, what else? Also, the king can be captured, promote to a king, and there's no castling. So king is like any other piece. And you can have multiple kings at the same time. Yesterday I was looking at an end game where there was 3 kings versus 1 king, and the 3 kings finally were able to beat the 1 king. It took quite a few moves and quite a lot of maneuvering there. So the tournament is starting.
6, 5,
7 seconds.
4,
Nuta Koida has joined.
2, 1,
We've played
0.
before and lost that only game. Might meet in the first round here. And they're berserked against me. E3, G5. Not Queen E2 like Nuki did yesterday. So I have to go here, I think. And in this position I'm a little unsure what I should do. I think I have to take this queen right now, otherwise the queen might do some damage. How about taking with the queen itself? Should I take with the king or the queen or even the bishop? Don't know. Or just take the king here. Don't know what to do here. Let's take with the queen, okay? Maybe, and see what happens. And just see what happens next. Okay, after this, maybe I can just take the king here. I don't know if it's right or wrong. Let's take this first. And then maybe try to go here and here, if possible. Okay, now you are attacking this as well, so in that case what I can do is I can actually take the king now, isn't it? Don't know if it's right or wrong, but I've done it. I think this might be lost for me already, but we'll see what happens soon enough. This has to be taken, no choice. And I have no choice now either. Can I take anything? I have to take this. Oh my goodness, I nearly forgot about that. I think I'm already lost here. Okay, you have to take something though for now. For now you have to take something, and you'll be taking this and then this, isn't it? So till then I can probably just go to this square maybe. And if you take that I have a free move, right? Isn't it? And I can just maybe go to this square and then just run away to this square, right? Here there are 2 attackers, 2 defenders. I can't do anything about it, but here this rook is on its own. And now I can simply go back here maybe. Alright, and before anything else happens I want to go to this square, okay? I think this should be winning for me quite easily. This is being taken soon. I'll take it back as well if necessary. I'll just get this out of here as well. If you take that, I take that. If you take that, I don't take that. It's a pretty easy win for me now. I can just go here first. And then I can just sit here for a second. Alright. Before going to this square. And then going to this square. And then maybe to even this square. And what next? Just go forward first. And then go here. Back to the tournament I go. So a decent start today. Victory against a tough player. So the next opponent is someone who has not been faced so many times. I've got black again. Fine. They've played 46 games of Antichcess. They seem to know how to start at least with e3 and these two moves. Just hoping for a mistake from them soon, which has probably arrived, I think. I don't think black is worse anymore in this position. After that, I have no choice but to take here. And now I can simply just sacrifice the queen, I think. Should I sacrifice it here? Maybe here is better. Oh, I think I made a big mistake there, because if I take this, you will take this, then I have to take that, right? So I'm not going to take that yet. I'm going to take the, let's say the rook even. Let's take the rook here. And maybe, can I take this rook all the way back? Let's not make any fuss of it and take this rook immediately and see what happens after that. Let's not go into any trades, okay? In this place I have to take this, of course. There's no choice for me. But with all these pieces, I think I have a good chance, but I don't know what I did here. Here I have to take this, of course, and then go here as well. The king is moving there. I will try to stop the king soon. Both these squares are not very good for the pawns, because I can simply move this. Now the king is trying to come here, maybe. I don't know too much about it. So I want the rook out of here, I think. No, I'm not sure about that either. What to do here? I want my king out, do I? This player is quite well versed at suicide chess, I think, anti-chess. So I just go here. Don't mind if the king comes there. If the king goes there, it doesn't really matter to me. What I can do is I want to bring my king out as well. Give the king, it doesn't really matter. It's better if you give the king. I want to take that king. Okay, now after that, however, I have an opportunity to go to this square, but after that I'm not too well versed. If you take this, I might be in trouble. Maybe not exactly, because I can just take this pawn and there's nothing to worry about at all. So here I can just take it. This is really blocking everything, so I don't have to worry too much about anything here. I can just take that as well. This can be taken as well. Am I lost here or what? I could be lost here actually, you know. I might be lost here if I don't play properly. But probably not, because I can sacrifice something here and then here. And then what? What should I do now? No time to run away from everything. Oh my goodness me, am I lost here? This bishop is undeveloped as well. I'm lost. I have lost this to the sky already. This is no chance now. I come back here. Wait a second, I can go here. Goes there. I can't. This is undeveloped, so this king move was really losing for me actually. I have no chance here, isn't it? Bring the king out doesn't help either, it's too slow. The only chance to delay the game is this, right? And now I'm going to lose on time. Even if I do this, there's nothing stopping all this from happening. This bishop can't run anyway on this diagonal either. Just give up the knight. And the king is too far. If the king was here, there would be a chance. Lost everything. Lost more than a 1 in the second game. Against Firl, I have only lost once. That is a dark spot in my games against Firl 2. So on one occasion I won without having to play any move. Okay, in this position I don't really like these. So what should I do here? How can I take advantage of this? Can I bring the knight out? Or do I bring this out? Don't know what to do here. Let's just try c4 here, okay? Try to go forward. Try to get it out of here. Try to activate this. Okay, what to do now? How about let's just go to the square maybe. Try to just push this and then push that maybe. Okay, this I have a nice opportunity here. That was not a very good move, because now I have a thing like this here, which I can try to take advantage of in this manner. And this is a tempo that I need for something. So it's coming here. Let you take it first. In the meantime, I can always go here, I think. Alright, this can be taken with this pawn, of course. I'm pretty happy with my position here so far, with both attacks and threatening to go forward. Trying to move either this or this, and then using either this or this to my comfort. Oh, let's see what happens here. Also possible to sacrifice the king first. Sacrifice the king is also possible first, isn't it? Right? What should I do here? Sacrifice this first maybe, isn't it? Okay. The king will be sacrificed later maybe, right? Just go to this guy maybe first. No, maybe first this is also playable. This is also playable here. And then what is the waiting move here? The waiting move is something like this maybe. Okay, we can just wait with this for a second before you decide on your promotion piece. King. Okay, in that case I'll just take out the bishop, then take this first, then hide this here, then get rid of this, then get rid of this and that. So that fat DQ just beat me. I don't know, I probably underestimated them or something like that. Jezebin, now I get to play Jezebin. We've had a pretty decent run so far, 6 wins in a row at the moment. Take it from 12-6 to 18-6. I should be the favorite here, but it's not easy. They're on a nice streak, leading the tournament with 6 points. and that is the chance to what to do here. I don't know much about this position. I think I have to take this here, right? Trying to take advantage of this. Take with the queen here, and then take this. This is the first move. Take this as well. The knight has come, but look at this move now. Isn't this simply finishing the game in my favor? Two steps is also fine, I think. I'm just one step away from there. And this is coming. Let's just sit here for a second, maybe. Wait a second, what to do now? This is coming next move, this is coming, this is coming. I can even try to guide it that way, it doesn't really matter much. There's so many possibilities here, I don't even have to worry about anything here. Just go to the square, okay? First. Then maybe go to this square. Okay. And now everything will be set up, something like this, and this will be set up. How about this? This pawn can be moved up in two steps. This pawn can be sacrificed easily as well. So let's just go here first. Okay, in the meantime the queen is also coming here, remember that. So what about this move? How about, I think I have a plan now. Going to this square first. Going to this as well. Going to this, getting the queen out. Getting the bishop out. And then finishing off in this manner. One step earlier than usual. Back to the tournament I go. Joined Miguel. Lot of Chess is also on 6 points at the moment. And Fat DQ has won again. This time against Hidden Renegade. And Fry starts with c3. In this position I have to take this. And now the rook is coming here. This is pretty interesting. This is the threat here. So I have to be careful not to allow that. But how can I do it? Maybe I just bring the knight out here? I don't know. It's right or wrong. If the queen comes now, I can take it. There's no problem with it anymore, okay? Now let's shift my attention to the king side. To my queen, how to develop the queen. Can I just go here? I think now. Now I think I can just go here. And if you want, I can just take it with this. Should I take this or this or this? Which way should I take? Opening the queen, is it fine? What do I want to, where do I want to take? Let's just take it on this side, alright? Or this side. Let's take it on, which side do we want to take? Do you want to bring the pawn towards the center or away from the center? Okay, the queen won't be there either if we do it that way. Who needs the queen? Let's take it here. Let's not open the queen for a while. Okay, he's done that. So what can we do now? Let's see what we can do now. I don't know what to do here. This is a nice opportunity to take advantage of here. I think this position is crushing. This was a crushing position, I think. Crushing. This should be a crushing position, I think. Whichever way I go seems to be winning. Just go to the square and the new promotion piece can be decided upon soon by you. King, queen, rook, bishop, knight. Everything has been calculated already by me. The rook is the worst piece, as we all know. The rook is, we all know the rook is the worst piece because of this move. So 5-2 now on the score between us. This is easy. Just go forward. Go here and here. So Miguel out of chess. Pretty even so far. I've lost 2 games more than them. Time to make it closer if possible. I have the white pieces here, so I always feel more comfortable playing with the white pieces. Isn't this the move here? I think this is the move here, if I remember correctly. If it takes the queen, I have to go here. If it takes this, I think the move is to go there, but I don't like to go into those kinds of things. I'm not sure what the move is. If it is there, I would have gone there, but I'm not sure. So I can't take a risk without being sure about it. I think I just have to take here. This might have been the move though, I don't know for sure. Okay, look, has gone back. Should I take this or should I take that? There are 2 options here. I don't know which one to take. Let's take this option, the safer option. No, not necessarily safer. Let's keep the queen for a while, if possible. The queen will be sacrificed. There's no danger of losing with the queen here, because of the rook taking both of these, and there is no, okay, the move now, it forces me to take either here, or even, can I take the rook itself? Sometimes I like taking the rook itself, but I think the rook itself might be losing for me. If I take the rook, whatever, I can just take this, because this rook can be opened on this file, and I have something like a free move there, if not exactly a free move. So let's just go forward with this now and take this with the rook. And now the king has also arrived into the scene. What can we do next? Just go forward with this pawn as well. See what happens. Oh, I just forgot about something, some very important move like that. That was an important move too. And this trying to just get it out from here. I didn't notice that for a while. Can I just go here? I think I just want to keep going forward like this. Don't know what I'm doing here, but I'm doing something. I don't know if it's right or wrong. Now what to do? I don't really know what to do. Just take the knight out, maybe try to go here and here maybe. If he comes, I just take, wait a second, he's just threatening to come here with the, and then come here, right? So in that case, why don't I just go here? I don't think that's working either. Why don't I just go here? Now attacking this. Went a little late. I can just take this. Now this is still a threat, okay? This and this. So I think I might be in some trouble here. In this game already. I'm in trouble actually, okay? I think I'm in trouble here. I'm gonna lose this game for sure. I'm lost here, I think. Okay, let's see what happens. Make things worse. Now this is all, a single move is all that they need. Okay, wait a second, and that is just the thing that this will give them. King, I think, is the best promotion piece here. If I'm not incorrect, just make the king. I'm just lost here. I don't have to play this anymore. Okay, well done, Miguel. At least you didn't berserk against me like you did against the rest. That decreases the embarrassment, but I don't know what I did wrong there. I just have to be careful. I need to learn that, revise that opening after this tournament, of course. So today I'm streaming on YouTube rather than on Twitch as usual. I'm not sure if it's visible or not. Start with e3. Train.net beat me yesterday or maybe a few days ago. It was probably a winning position where I just lost connection or something like that. This opening will take you nowhere. Please stop playing the suicide opening. This is the way to play against one d3 but not against one e3. Some people have tried this, and this. This is not good, I think. The two of them are both playable. And now this is probably losing already, isn't it? Wait a second, this is already losing the game. And now I have to guide this rook and make it finish everything. Just go to the square and then here, so that we can now move away from this hustle and fussle. Up I go. Now wait a second, wait a second, this is also possible. Let's give you options as you want them. Options to the left and options to the right. That's all I want to give you. I want to give you at least one option less than you had a while ago. Now I think I'll just go to this square first, okay, so that I can give you more options a little later on. Of course I'm not going to forget to get rid of this first. Not here, because it is overcrowded there. Now just go here, okay. Take the other knight out as well. Just go here and here. That's like clockwork, pretty simple. So I've lost a couple of games already. Miguel is now playing Koryak and is a very nice opponent. He likes to play good moves. Watkins moves. Here the Watkins move was this. So in this position I think black is back in the game already. But I lost a similar game against my former opponent earlier in this tournament. But they played this, I think, not this. Otherwise there was some in this position that opponent. Now I have the opportunity to simply go here and then go here. Isn't this winning? This has got to be winning for me, right? If this doesn't win, then what wins? But it's not so easy though. Where should I go with this? Should I go here maybe? I don't want to go and attack anything. I just want to sit here peacefully. And now after this, it's time to get the rook into a square like this, where it can easily be sacrificed. Oh my goodness, I made a mistake there. Probably not, because I can always come with this. Okay, now I have to move the king away for a second, right? And then also move out this pawn. Or should I just go back? Wait a second, what to do now? Okay, just put it out of here so that after taking the king. Wait a second, not exactly. This pawn has to be moved anyway. But this rook is actually attacking this, so it's quite complicated. Maybe I moved the rook to a wrong square. Okay, what to do then? Here. Might have moved the rook to a wrong square earlier. Just go here first and then block on that point, okay? And let's see what happens after that without any worries. I think I'm lost here. Oh my goodness me, I made a big mistake there. But I think it is possible to do some damage control anyway. I just move it forward, right? And if you take this, I take that, you take this, I take that. No problem, not possible. Now this is going to be taken, or this is going to be taken. So what I can do is, let's go to this square, so that after you take this, I take that. No, not possible. Let's go to this square, and it's not this square. So after you take this, I take that. Then you will take this, and I'll have to take this, and then go on and on forever. Any unprotected pieces here? Really unprotected. If I go here, for example, if you take this, I take that and win. But if you take this, I take that. You're saying if I go here and you take this, I take that, and it's your turn. You take that, I take this. You take this, I take this. I take the king. I don't know. It's very complicated here. I don't know what to do. What should I do? Should I just go here? If you take this, I just take that, isn't it? And then I have nothing to do. I think this is better. This is simple and better. Simple and better is this. I nearly went for something complex there. This is easily winning. This is easily winning, I think, at least. I nearly went for complications there, when this was so simple. This was probably not a very good move. Okay, here we go. Thank you for resigning. Because there might still be chances for me to make some mistakes. If you keep playing on, the connection might come into the picture, because I lose games that are won because of bad connection. Yesterday I had 54 seconds in a totally winning position, and then I couldn't make another move because of the bad connection. So I'm just 1 point behind the leader, Magnus XL now. Next opponent, also Patron, and I like patrons a lot. They make it possible for us to play here. Trying to go to this square and this square and this square. Just have one option here. King is coming out now. What can I do? Should I bring this or this? The bishops are all gone. Everything's gone. What should I do here? That is a very important thing to do. I think I'm tempted to play the knight to e2 here, okay? Just to release the rook somewhat. In case this file is opened. The queen has now come to the side of the board. Don't know what is right. This bishop, so I just want to open the bishop's line if possible. What to do now? Remember that rook is also protecting the king already, so even if the bishop was here, it's not easy to win at the moment. Let's just go and play c4. I think it's okay to play c4. I don't know. Let's try it. This game is not going to be easy, because I know I'm out of book already. I don't know what to play here. Okay, the queen has gone out, but I think I want the queen, don't I? I want to get rid of your queen here. Maybe. Don't know if it's right or wrong. Should I take with the pawn or with the rook? Let's just take with the rook, okay? And see what happens. I know I'm entering some complications here, but okay, the rook has arrived on the scene. If I go here, for example, you'll probably come here. Not so good. So if you probably go here, I'll just take it and attacking this already defended piece. I think it's playable here, isn't it? Also threatening to come back here. Just take this. Now this is under attack and the bishop is protecting this. Okay, you have a move like that, so I have no move but I have a forced move here, right? I'm just forced to capture this, and I'm lost here. Am I not? Am I lost here? I have no plan, no position, no other moves with the knight. I have to take with this. You take, I take. Okay, well done. I'm probably lost here. Definitely lost here. Only hope is that you might be unable to sacrifice some things, but you won't even need to sacrifice a pawn here. Well done. So we're back to not a so I lost it fair and square there. I just was over ambitious with the knight there. I completely missed the rook coming to g8. Pro 1, 2, 3 is there. I'd like to meet them at some stage in this tournament. Antichcess has improved the range to 1700 now. And in this position with the queen, this is not a very good move, because if the queen takes here, we can set up this position regardless of your move order. This is the key position, and in this position white is definitely winning. Much better, at least, if not winning exactly. And after this and this, there is little doubt about the result. Just go to this square first, and at the right moment take here and decide the game in your favor. I can also take this first, in this case I think, so that if you take here I can simply return to the square, and if you take it there, I don't know what to do. There might be some combo. Let's not make it complicated, let's make it simple. Let's go here first, and then maybe go to this square first, okay? And after you take the king, only then go and take this. Then we can go and take this. And now there is nothing to worry at all, except let's go to this square first. Then let's sacrifice the knight first. Then let's first go here, then here, and then here. Draw offered? Oh my goodness me, what is this? Maybe it was a misclick or something. Probably meant to resign there. So Miguel was beaten by CR0123. CR0123 berserked and won against Miguel, the Lord of Chess. So he is in 71% berserk, 71% win. Every win has been a berserk. Oh no, one win hasn't been berserk though. For Crow 123, the fourth king. Magnus XL again. He just beat me and took a 10-9 lead in our mini series. Now I want to join him on 10 points if possible. C4 is followed by knight h6. And in this position I don't know what to do here. I think it might be this move or this move, but I also feel tempted to play this move as well. Don't know, I think the move is d6 here. I'm not sure about it. Let's just play it even if I'm not sure about it. Now should I take with the queen or with one of the pawns? Maybe just take it towards the center, away from the center. Away from the center, maybe. Let's take it away from the center. What to do? Wait a second, I have to play fast. Okay, that's important here. Taking with the queen is also not too bad. Let's take with this, okay? Here I have to take with the knight, I think, if I'm not wrong. Let's see, I want to take this pawn if possible. And maybe try to set up something along these lines. Just take this first. And be happy regardless of what the rook takes. Okay, now this is a threat at some stage. So let's deal with it immediately. Okay? Let's deal with it immediately. Take this first. And I think this is also looking here, so I'm not really in too much of a good mood there. I have to take first. What do I want to leave here? A bishop or a rook? Oh, definitely a rook there. Because of the undeveloped white position, the rook cannot do much harm to their position. In this particular position, I have no choice but to take it here, and the rook is now trying to come here, and I don't know what to do in that. Do I have any in-between moves here? I cannot attack that piece though. Can't give him the test of his own medicine. Now what to do? Just go here. After this takes there. Takes. I don't know what to do here at all. So just play simple moves and hope for a better end. Look at the clock as well. The clock is also important. Alright, now what to do? I can probably simply go there, bring out something, and then probably go here. But then that would be possible as well. So it's not so easy at all. Try to go to this square is not possible either. The queen has to go somewhere. If the queen goes here, this will be under attack. How about taking the queen to this square, attacking all of this? I think that is the best move here. I don't know if it's right or wrong. Just go to the square. Try to get pieces out. Okay, this one pawn I like it. Don't mind taking a pawn. It only frees up this pawn. This I can take as well. Now this is a deadly threat, of course, as we all know. Wait a second, now the king has decided to come. What about moving this now? How does that sound? Let's go to the square first. Let's look at the time first, okay? The time is very important now. What about moving this now? Little worry in the world. Let's go here. Let's go here and see what I can do. Okay, I have to take this, of course, and I'm lost again. I have to take this again, and I'm lost again. Look at that. It's just gotten me once more time with the same medicine. So not doing too well today. Despite playing a lot of games against Catniel yesterday, Miguel is already 9 points ahead of me. Hoping for a game against CR0123 with the white pieces. To see if I have learned that opening. Super Chess 2030 from Peru. 16,000 games. Is doing pretty well here. I'm having a terrible tournament. Magnus is having a very good tournament against me, at least. Magnus XL. No, Fab Dedo. 1856. Have we played before? Never before. How many games have you played? 406 games. This has to be taken. G5 has a very bad defense to E3. People rarely make blunders against G5. What to do now? This looks to be an interesting position, though. I find this position pretty interesting. Don't know what I can do here. Let's just go to this side, okay? And now I want to take with the king first, maybe. Alright. Then go here, maybe. Here maybe, and then take this maybe. In the absence of the bishop, however, I will have to try to... If I take this first, I think it's better to take this first, right? If you take that, I have that move as well. So I can take this as well first, isn't it? And then go to this square as well. Isn't this? This is completely winning for me, isn't it? This is easily winning. I can just go to sleep here. Not exactly go to sleep. I can't exactly go to sleep here though. Might want to go to this square first, however. Alright? And play it in this manner. Just get the knight out of there first. Sacrifice the bishop first. Sacrifice the knight. Sacrifice the king. Set up the bishop. Then go here. Okay, 21:48 now. So Fat DQ has lost a couple of games and started winning again. And they're the one who destroyed man. It's actually like a third meeting in the same tournament. Oh goodness me. I'm not prepared for this yet. What to do now? Just go here and here. And okay, after this I think I forgot what to do here as well. Let's go here anyway. Now this is coming and this is coming as well. Not to be really scared of this because I can just play this, can't I? If you take this, I take this. If you do this, I take this. Take this, I take this. Have to be afraid of it. Okay, just take the knight out, okay, I think. And things will be fine, I guess. Take this and take this, whichever order. Let's see what happens now. Both rooks are out of the game for black. And now he's trying to do something here. Like this, okay? So I have to stop it either with this or go back. Then after this. I think I just stop it with this move, alright? So the rook can also come out if necessary. This has to be taken, of course. Now what should I do? Come back with the bishop first. Okay. Try to go here and here if possible. And also threaten this in some lines. What can I do here? What's the threat here? There isn't much of a threat here. If I go here, it will just come like this, okay? What about this move? I don't know too much about it. Go there and go there. Let's just try something like this here, shall we? Let's just try it immediately. Even this, okay, this is easy. This is nice, I think. Okay, the queen has now come out, so either way the queen will be in trouble, I think. Either way, the queen is now going to take this first. And so what I can do first is I think I can invite the pawn to take it, or the queen to take it on this square. The square of my choice. Okay, the queen takes it on the square of my choice. I can now probably simply shift the pawn to this square, isn't it? Shift the rook to this square. I don't think the queen can survive this. I definitely don't think the queen can survive it. The queen is attacking this too, but I won't let him take this yet until he takes this first, of course. Now I can't really allow that, so I will just go up with this as well. Either this or this. Now I'll just go up. I can't allow this return. Now this is the only move, so I just sleep for a while. I go to sleep with the rook. Now I can just go to sleep again. Where do I go? Just go back to the same square. And then come here and finish it off. Finally you win. In third time lucky, I guess. Against Antichcess. 21 points to 20. It's 27 for the leader CR0123, who has stopped berserking now against Javad and even KPHNL. Why did he don't berserk against KPHNL? Because now he's trying to keep the streak so he doesn't berserk. Miguel is pausing. Magnus is in third place. Javad is on 20 points and has lost a couple of games today. Die pieces die. E3 G5. Okay, not Queen E2 today. Now after this, I think I have to play this move, right? Not allowing this to be taken, isn't it? If I'm correct. Alright. And this is the best move here. In this position, what should I do? I don't know it that well. Should I just go forward with the knight? Should I just bring the king? Just move the queen, I think, is okay here. Don't know too much about it. In this position, what should I do? The pawn has come up now. How about simply going to the square with the king? Trying to even sacrifice this. Oh my goodness me, I'm in some lines. Let's see what happens. I don't really know what to do here. DPD. What should I do now? I'm not going to sacrifice it immediately, though. I can probably just bring the queen out here, if possible. I can bring the queen out here, isn't it? Can't I? Wait a second, I just want to do something like this here, alright? So that I can just plan this move. I think this is kind of forced here. Okay, wait a second. Now you are trying to bring the knight out there as well, so which means that the knight will take it instead of the pawn. If I go here, you'll be left with something there, isn't it? So let's go to this side now. Since you have changed your plan, let me change my plan too. What can I bring here now? I don't know how to go there though. I don't know how to go there though. How to go here? Wait a second, don't worry about anything, just go forward now. Trying to go here. I don't know what I'm doing here. I just have some extra time, but even that will be short-lived. Okay, go there. I can just move this forward now. It's not possible to move this forward, I think. Let's see what happens. Might have made a mistake already here because this threat is looming all the time. I have to go there. Oh my goodness me, have I done something wrong? I don't know. We'll see soon. We'll just see soon. This will be taken as well. This will be taken as well. Let's see what happens next. Okay, now I can simply sacrifice this first. Of course, I have to. Then probably this can be sacrificed as well. What next? Should I go forward with this now? See what happens. And then here maybe, and see what happens. this has to be taken. And now after this, I think I have to make an in-between move. Like, wait a second, not really possible, is it? What to do now? This is under attack. Okay, wait a second. Let's just go to this square maybe. Okay, one step only. Okay, just one step at a time, and then take this as well. Without a worry in the world, this can be taken, isn't it? And now even this can be sacrificed if you want to. Just go forward and then come here and see what promotion you have. And we can just get rid of this as well as this, and then go forward here, over here, and make a rook. And then don't you worry about it, just go forward, just take this and just go forward again, just go forward, make another rook here, and then just sacrifice this, just make a bishop here. I'm just lost on time. I was winning this position, but I don't know how I wasted so much time on it. And they were berserking. There's no increment. Too many excuses. I don't have a quick mouse, I don't have a quick mind, I don't have a quick thing. I could say it all day long. How many games for me so far? 14 games, 64% wins. Very low performance. Just hoping to go back to 2200 someday, but not today. Javad versus Crow taking place. Miguel Antichcess is playing again after just one defeat today, that to the Crow. That singular perturbation we haven't played before, and they've played, can't see how many games they've played. I think this is a strong opponent. Pretty good at chess though. 20 to 43 in blitz, 20 to 05 in bullet. Just 963 check. Crazy house, king of the hill. Not sure how many games of Antichcess they've played, but in this position it is not a very common maneuver here. Let's try this, threatening to go here and here. But I have to take it like this. With the queen now coming, isn't it a good opportunity to just go here? I don't know, this is also possible. How about going to this square? I don't know what to do here at all. Don't know what to do. Let's just go here. It's also not possible. This is also a threat here. Multiple threats. Okay, let's just go here, okay, without a worry. Don't think too much. You think too much, boy. Boy, you think too much. If you take here, of course I'll take with this. Now I have no choice but to take this, alright? No choice at all. I do not have any choice. And I think black is doing well with this, but decided to play there instead. Now I have to take this queen first, isn't it? Or can I take this first? No, I'll just take the queen first. Don't want any complications in this game. The threat is simply to go here and then take the bishop out, which will of course be met easily. However, that's not the end of the story. I have this lying in wait since a long time ago. And after this, my much needed tempo, however, can't be gained so easily. Unless I move something like this here. Okay, the king is not very strong in positions like this because of the simple fact that I can just get you into trouble. 1, 1, 2, 2. Let's just do it this way. Okay, resigned. I think I still had to think for a second, I thought, but 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. That was a possibility, therefore I could have just gone 2 steps. You just take this, 1 step, take this, 1 step, take that, go there, takes that, and then go there. I think this was still possible to lose. So is there time for one more game here? Maybe not. Okay, one game against chess friend, maybe that in German. I don't really know German, but I think that's what it means. This guy knows how to play the opening moves of Antichcess. This can be played. I do this here, and maybe this, followed by this. In this position, I simply go to the square and then to the square and then come back here. And then just go here, then here, and then here. Okay, wait a second, this is a little complicated, but not complicated enough, I think, because after the move like this, I can always go up here with this move, and this is the next move, of course. And the rooks will now line up here until it's their turn. I can just go here for a second, but quickly come back. And then the game will be over. So back to the tournament I go. Here is a look at it. 2153 the rating. I lost a few ratings because I started with, let's say, congratulations. £40. I never got to, I forgot what my record was a few days ago. I think I did get to 38 or 40 finally, but man. So I lost 1 game, 2 games, 3 games, 4 games, 5 games today. Alright, and it's now 22 points in total. I won another game here. After 16 games I won about 11 of them, 5 losses. So any game I want to have a look at again. The one against Nuta Kuwait, the first one, that was 1 berserked, right? That was pretty easy. Then we go to this next game. The second game against Fat QD, this one. This is already winning for black, as you can see. The h5 is the correct move here. I did a winning move. And in this position, I took the correct move as well. After this, I should have taken on e1 rather than g1. e1, and after he takes there, just take on f2 first. Then he takes here, then take on g1. He takes here, then take on b1. And that's how to win it. Either this or this, both of them lose. Let's try rook takes b1 first. In this case, just go to b5. If rook takes b5, just go to d5. If rook takes d5, just play bishop h3. Okay, bishop h3 is a very nice move here, because if you take here, and after this, if you decide to go up, you just take there, and if you decide to go to f7 or a7, you can just go here, and this is again protected by this. So this is probably difficult for me to see. Bishop h3. Bishop h3 is actually the move, not bishop h6. Okay, bishop h3 is given by this. So either take this or take this. Bishop h6 is also winning. Okay, h6 is losing actually, not winning. Oh, I'm more a mistake there. Bishop h3 is winning here. If g takes h3, simply make the move rook to d8 here. So the king has a confusion as to which one to protect. Okay, and in case if not g takes h3, and if you just take this, then you just go here, and after this is taken, this is going to finish the game. So that is how it could have been won there instead of rook takes g8. However, this could have been played too, but in that case it's even more simple. After this move, we just go here. After this, we just go, even this is possible, even this is winning, I think. So this is even easier. After this move, we just have to go to this square maybe, and after this, just go here. After this, probably go one step, takes this, go here, takes this, go here, takes this, and go here. It's so simple. I didn't see the simple sequence. I instead went for the move queen takes b1, which is still better if not winning. After this, I didn't know what to do. I took on a1, correctly so. And after this move, I took on e1. I should have taken on e1, but I didn't want to go for complications, and I thought maybe h8 is also okay. But I might be better, but it's still difficult for humans to play this position. And there I think I was doing pretty well. I was pretty confident about my abilities in the ending, but somehow when I tried to a little too hard, this was actually killing. I should have taken with a knight there, okay, in this position. If I had taken with a knight, would have been interesting. Oh, I don't want to play such fast games. Sorry, not so fast. So after this, I'm just looking at this tournament, and I'll quickly have to go anyway. So let's go back and see the next game. The game against Furl 2, in which what happened was e3 b5. This opening, what to do here? I don't really know what to do here. I have to check it on the study in a second maybe. This game wasn't too difficult there though. Anyway, just finished it quite easily. Then the game against Jezebin next. In that particular game, after g3 knight at 6, black is already better here, and knight takes h2. This is winning in 15 moves. Okay, if I take with a bishop, not with the queen, even the king. Queen is not winning. The bishop and king are both winning, says the computer. Because oh, I see the rook will probably finish it off, but I decided to go with the queen. After that, took on e2. The rook was taken, there it was. And after this move, this is already winning, isn't it? As we all saw, there was many ways to finish this off. And after that, I look at the game against Anil Fry. That particular game, c3 was the move that I played after e6 in this. Then I went here, taking with a knight. Queen went to a4, and I just played this move. Don't know what is right, what's wrong. Queen g5 is suggested by the engine, but after I took here, and this move was played, and this really gave me chance for a win. This and this both. I'm gonna went for this one as well at the same time. Looks like it's just a draw there though, but I decided to sacrifice, and it's winning, isn't it? So the engine doesn't see it, but I saw that this is, or maybe this was the wrong choice. Should have probably taken with the wrong, or the other pawn. D takes c7 is better for white here. Oh, quite interesting that f takes c7 is losing, whereas d is better, because in case of d takes c7 you could promote to a bishop, maybe. Yeah, here the bishop promotion fails to these moves. Okay, so now I understand. Maybe that is what it is, okay? But after the rook promotion, he's simply losing by force. So after the game against Animal Fry, let's go to game against Miguel Laura Chess. In this game, I got the white pieces but was unable to do anything with it. Let's see what to do in the study, okay? Let's open the earlier game that is one against and see how to do it in my study. Let's go to study and to my studies, and then to Antichcess winning lines by Watkins, started a month ago. e3 e6 with bishop, e3 b5 with e6, and in that after bishop takes d7, in this position queen to h4 was played there today. The character replied with queen g4, and against the move queen takes f2, I should see that there are, let's say, no idea how many lines there are after this. Queen takes f2, I just take king takes f2. There are actually how many lines? 4,435 lines. It's okay from here. My opponent today played, let's have a look at that move, bishop c8 here. So after bishop c8, I'm supposed to play queen takes g7. Did I do just that? I did just that. And after that, there are still 4,409 lines from here after queen takes g7, and I haven't covered any of them here yet, so I have to cover it maybe now. The next move was knight e7, so let's go to that, but I want to do a few other things first, so let's stop for now and we'll come back into it later. Wait a second, let's look at the other games as well first. This will continue with it soon, and then the game against Reinhardt Net. Let's see what was going on there. This was, at this point, this is a very bad opening, bishop coming to b7, even though everything is lost, so maybe we can argue that even that can be played, and there are quite some complications, but this is definitely not the way to play this opening. This is pretty bad, because after this and this, everything has to be taken. Okay, what I did was I just put these pawns out so that the rook doesn't finish here, and then put the king away for a while, and that is the technique I employed today to win this game. Then we go to the next game. The next game was against Koryakin. In that game, what happened was e3 g5 was played, and this is probably not such a good position. Knight, this is winning already. Rook h5 is what I played there, probably not the best, and here I had to think for a while before being able to decide on the bishop d7 move, and then they resigned, which is correct, I think. And after this game against Koryakin came the game against Magnus XL, the first of the defeats today against him. Lost a couple of games here today against this opponent. And in this position, let's have a look at it. When that's studied, let's just not sync it. Okay, don't sync. Don't know what to do. Let's go to this position. In this position, I'm right so far, I think. And what to do here? Let's check this out as well in another study. The same study, my studies. Winning lines by Watkins, winning lines. e3 b5 with bishop a6. So e3 b5, bishop a6 takes with the knight, and this is the correct move, of course. And here a6 can be played, after which, wait, not a6, I was looking at h6 here. h6 can also be played. h6 was played by, then there I have a forced move. And then after king takes d7, which was played by Magnus today, then I have to move, the move is knight h3, okay, and I made a mistake there with knight e2. Knight h3 was supposed to be played there. So, and I might want to look deeper into this as well, because there are 3297 hits from this position as well. Now let's go to the game, guys. Antichcess. This one went like this, and taking with the queen is pretty bad because we can reach this position, and after this the game is simply winning for white in this manner. Then we went to the other game against Magnus XL, the second one. Here after c4 knight h6, this, let me check what to do here and quickly from the website of Captain Franku. The game went c4 knight h6, c5 and d6. Okay, here we go. After c4 knight h6 came the move c5, and should I play d6 exactly? And after c6 I should take back with the e pawn, which is that what I did today? Yes, exactly. And then after the move g4, which is still the top move, I have to play knight takes g4. Did it do that? I think I did just that. Then queen b3 is the best move, and there's no further information. Not exactly. Queen b3, is it the best move? No, not exactly. Queen b3 is the move that Magnus played here. I'm not sure it is the best though. Maybe king on the queen could be good. Anyway, queen b3 was played there. I took an h2 with the knight. After rook takes h2, kind of screwed it up somehow. b6 was what I played. This was taken, and in this position after this, bishop takes, rook takes. I should be pretty good here. I thought I was probably doing pretty well, but I don't know how I screwed it up in the end. I had reached a decent position here, in this position with extra pieces, but somehow I managed to sacrifice the rook without necessity there. I don't know why, just to play this, forgetting that the knight just kills me. I was impatient there actually. It's nothing. I should have probably simply played some other moves, slow moves, and I could have won. I had less time too. That's also important. Actually, I'm a little slow. So after that game we go to the 12th game against Fabdedo. In that game, after e3 g5, what happened there in this position? I don't know. Let's see what happens in this. Okay, bishop a3 move is new. So in the opening after the move e3 g5, bishop a6, knight takes a6, then we have the move b4, knight takes b4, followed by bishop a3. Bishop a3 has been played before, but there's no further information. So I'm also on my own here. I decided to take on c2 instead. Taking on a2 might have been slightly better according to the engine. After a2 takes here, probably take with the knight king both given, take with the bishop, it takes there, and then I have time to take the rook to b8 first. After this, the way is to go to a3 maybe first, taking the knight out, allowing this as well. Knight takes a3, so I'm kind of forced here. b5 can also be played here. Rook takes c7, queen takes c7, rook takes b5, knight takes b5, rook takes b5, threatening this and this at the same time. Black is probably better there, but I decided to go for this move. After this, took with the king, queen took there, I played this move, this was taken, this was played. I was threatening to go to this square, and when this happened, this is easily winning for me. This was a bad move there. This move just lost it for white, otherwise white is pretty fine. Moves like f4 for example is pretty good here. g3 also, but after this was allowed, there is no way back for black here, and I made sure of that by making moves like these and then finishing off. After that we went to, let's go to the next game against Magnus. This time, third time of asking, I was able to win against this opponent. And here he played a different variation. As an h6 he decided to play the move in this position instead of h6. Now he played the move rook to b8, which is line with many possibilities. After h7 takes this, b4 should have been played there. I didn't see it. Okay, I decided to play, here I forgot, here I didn't play the correct moves. b4 was the move here, but I played a bad move here. Okay, the way to go would have been to go to b4, rook takes h2 takes, rook takes b4, and then go to c4, and after rook takes b1 takes, take with b1, after queen b8 take it, knight to b8, and then after c5. That is, there are 3250 lines from this position itself. Okay, so what to do next? Let's go back and see how the game continued. After that, rook takes h2, this was taken, this was taken, this was taken, and a5 was a deadly move. I decided to block it first. Queen c8 wasn't played, this was played. Then I decided to bring the bishop back and attempted to just go from here to here, and after this move I was able to do just that. And this is simply losing for black because I can just get the queen out in any way, and it was not so difficult from here. So after that game, the game against die pieces tie, here I lost because I played a little slowly. The game was pretty much okay in this position. I think this is the move, right? Let's check it from the Suicide Chess website. e3 g5 is bishop a6, okay, is followed by knight takes a6, and now in this position queen f3 can be played, and after queen f3 I did play the right move, b6, queen takes f7, I took king takes f7, and then my opponent die pieces die played the move knight e2 here. Okay, in this position knight e2 was played by my opponent there, which is not the best, but there is no further information on it. And after knight e2 I decided to play queen e8. Maybe next time I should play the move g4 here, not too sure. Queen e8 seems to be pretty bad because of possibilities of b4 and something like that. Then I played the king over there. After the rook was moved there, I decided to play the move h6, and after the knight was played I just went with the king here, just sacrificing two pieces rather barely. Then I think in this position e6 might have been slightly better, but I went there, and this allowed the moves like b4, which wasn't yet played, and finally played here. But it's winning now for white already, if white knew how to win. That is, 6c to e4 was played, should be winning. Already winning position, but d4 was also found, this was also found, but now the mistake came. King f3 would have won here according to the engine. King f3 was the winning move here, not this move, because now I can now sacrifice the knight, and here I think I got a better position. I felt like that at least, but I didn't see rook b8 here. I went for this instead. I went for this, the king was sacrificed, and the time 51 seconds to 14, but I don't know, I wasted a lot of time on this move, almost 20 seconds to find such a simple reply, and this is totally winning position. After e5, even sacrificed the bishop there because I just wanted to keep on going forward, and here the king was just too much. I just sacrificed more pieces than I needed there, and I don't know what happened. I just got the king there too, and after the promotion to the king here, bishop was better there maybe. I just kept going forward, and here I forfeited on time. My opponent played all these moves in 4 seconds, and I just lost 50 seconds here. And finally, let's look at this game against Singular Perturbation, who played pretty well, I think, with c5. And in this position, after bishop takes c6, b takes c6, let's see what happens. Let's see this in the study. In the study that I have, my studies. Let's go to Antichcess, and wait a second, the one with c5, okay, the c5 chapter, e3 c5 chapter. In this chapter, let's see what happens after e3 c5, bishop b5. My opponent today played, what is it, knight c6, okay. Is it in the study? Is it given as one of the moves here? Must be, I think. There are many moves, but knight c6 is also one of them. After knight c6, I took him with the bishop, and they took with the b pawn. And here queen f3 has to be played. Did I play that way? And knight c3 is what I played here, but queen f3 is the move in this position. According to that study, there are 280 lines here with this move. Might want to look deeply into that as well later. But after knight c3, I think I wasn't terribly bad either. In fact, this engine doesn't rate it as much worse. After this, however, and the queen came here, I played the move g4. I don't know what to do here in this position. I just went for g4 in the end, which is a pretty bad move according to the engine. Took with the queen, he took on d2. I think taking on d8 might have been a little more devastating, maybe, I don't know. After this, I took with the king, and after g6 was played, I took on g6, taken by the f pawn. Then I got rid of one pawn and the king as well as the bishop, as well as this, because I wanted to just go here. The bishop promotion is what I didn't really see there. Everything else was losing, but the bishop was doing better for white, better for black. So however, after the king, it was simply lost because I knew how to win after this. This was probably the way to go here anyway. I could have played f5 here. I didn't really see anything, but everything. h4 is also winning there, so it's not really to worry there. h3 is also winning. Knight b1 is also winning even. So this was resigned correctly, and after this I also played one more game and was able to win that as well. But that didn't count towards the tournament standings, but it did improve my rating by a point, by 3 points. And I stand 44 points behind 2200, and best is 2285. So I think I need to go now. I'll be back later to continue with some of the lines in this study which I faced today. So till then I will stop streaming.